Dude, this weed
Now,
that
where
I bought.
were we?
Oh, man. I don't know. But this weed that I bought, bro, it's like when I leave the house and I come back, like I left the house yesterday to go get food and I came back and my entire house smelled like dog shit.
Probably because you live here. Yeah, it's the weed for sure.
No, like, you know how if you got a pipe that's super backed up and resiny and you smoke a bowl out of it and you come back in that room, it just smells kind of like doo-doo?
Yeah.
It's just that like
We can all
overly
relate.
burnt weed smell.
It's like, it's actually your fingers. You've been...
Yeah, dude. It's just my upper lip and
Yeah,
fingers.
you know when your mustache saves all those all those olfactory sensations.
Just saves all the poop in there.
What's up with your nose being the old factory? Those old factory sentences,
I don't know what's up with the old factory. Where's the new factory?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
butt?
about. Like, tell you what, fucking clip it.
Dude, clip it. That's the hit. Fucking so that flight simulator, what if you could simulate that Delta flight getting filled up with shit?
I mean, you absolutely can. It's just
Well, you'd be flying it, you just have to shit your pants.
Exactly. Like, you need to invite a bunch of people over, lock them in.
Have one lady shit on the floor.
Yeah. Like, and invite like all the black people you know because it's a flight from Atlanta. So
Yeah.
like,
Dude,
like,
that's
and
nuts.
then you just gotta you lock them in, which say just reassure them. Don't worry, it's all gonna pay. It's gonna pay off. It'll be worth it.
Yeah, it'll work out in your benefit, baby.
I'm taking this motherfucker to Spang.
We're going to Spang,
Going
baby.
to Spang.
Dude, I'd be so mad. Like, think about you and your babe. You're going to Spang, and you're going to go fucking, like, on your nice, like, it's the first out of country, first vacation you and your babe take, and some haggard fucking... We flipped the coin. We decided that she wasn't a bull woman. She wasn't like a big bull dyke or a gnarly big
No,
lady.
I think like
Because a big lady would have bowled right through that flight attendant and taken a shit in the toilet. Proper.
yeah, because I think we're like dealing with like the bookish friend of a group of rich girls, maybe like and possibly the one who like doesn't know how to like pace themselves with the drinks.
Oh, yeah.
Like yeah, so like
Got a little dicky alcohol belly?
and yeah, apparently like your period makes you shit yourself. My mom says.
It's fucking gnarly. I don't like knowing that.
You
get a period and you shit your pants. It's coming out the back and the front.
That's
That's all a period is
women
your
don't really have a
vagina shitting.
front; they just have a bottom and a back.
Dude.
I found out the hard way they don't have a front.
I went to finger a girl and I was just squeezing her fucking like belly fat where her belly button area was.
Pinching that mound.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on here?
Yeah. Well, excuse me, like
Damn, baby, Barbie was right. You ain't got nothing up there,
I need the map quest to that pussy.
dude.
I need to print off my map quest pages.
Off my directions.
Highlighted
pussy.
map quests, Yahoo Maps.
Dude. Oh fuck! Oh, there was something I wanted to pull up. Have you ever been to that website Quora? Quora? Like if you Google a question into Google, it usually sends you to Quora, and it's just people answering questions.
Yeah. I prefer is it WikiHow?
Yeah,
with the illustrations and there's not been a question posed that doesn't have a wiki.
Someone hasn't drawn something for it.
Dude, I love that shit.
Oh, I Googled, am I allowed to defend myself against someone who is autistic by hitting them back?
Why would you even need to Google that? Of course you are.
Dude, I didn't. Well, there's some dude, he's a self-acclaimed
They put you in a self-defense
autist.
situation.
Well, there's a self-acclaimed autist online named King Cobra. I've probably sent you his videos.
I know King Cobra.
Yeah, and one of them, he's like, don't worry, baby. I don't care how big your boyfriend is, because one, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Two, I'm autistic. It's illegal to hit me. Three, and it's like, I was like, beat this motherfucker up. Let me Google. Can I beat up a mentally challenged
Here's
guy?
the thing, though. It's illegal for anybody to hit anybody. But who are the cops going to believe when they get there? Strapping young lads,
or some kid who can't talk to him. Or
this
look
guy
him in
with
the
the
eye.
dog collar and the eating sauce sandwiches.
Some guy with a furry tail in his back pocket.
Dude, the food they're sending that guy is so fucked up.
Dude, I saw this thing. They sent him a sub that was
They
from
constantly
Subway.
send him only and
It's
just the
sauce.
sauces. yeah, like they're from anywhere. He gets a.
Dude, the sub of just sauce, dude. That's nuts.
I think it's an autism blinder where like you can't wrap your head around food being an insult or a way of trolling.
yeah.
Like someone buying you food,
Okay.
You don't have though. I've been drunk enough plenty of times to where I'd probably house a sauce sandwich if it just showed up at my door.
I mean, think about the sauces are the sandwiches I've housed.
I would definitely.
Of course, I'd eat a wet sandwich.
Bro, I would dissect the sauce sandwich every time and get it. The thing is, there's there's some sauces though that are gonna fuck up the whole party.
Oh yeah, that's why you got to get your Coke credit card out to scrape off that sauce.
Well, the thing about it too, like there's too many shit that just fucks everything up. You
Got
got
teriyaki in the mix of a mayonnaise sandwich.
yeah, oil and vinegar, and you got
Dude, you got a thick mayonnaise-based paste sandwich. All your sauces are like ranch, mayonnaise, chipotle, whatever.
yeah,
and they
yeah.
soak it in vinaigrette.
Oh, and probably like some horseradish, some sloppy ass sauce sandwiches.
Yeah, what is so the internet? I guess mukbangs have created this. I don't know if that's Japanese or Asian culture, whatever it is.
Korean.
Well, now it's like there's some other autistic kid who like mixes soda and milk. Like he gets a big boot like beer glass and puts like 40 ounces of liquid because he's putting two 20-ounce sodas or he goes to the gas station, will get Mountain Dew Pitch Black and 2% milk, chocolate milk and Pepsi. And he's like mixing this shit and then he chugs the whole thing in a gulp.
Here's the thing: is it's a fine line between a float and like what he's doing because
True.
You don't drink the float once the ice cream is melted. Now you don't wait for the ice cream to melt.
Yeah, you start eating it. Yeah, you start eating that
and,
ice cream.
And it's but you're and also milk is not the same thing as melted ice cream. And plus, it bothers me that he's using 2% and not going whole.
Well, what's making me sick is when he's like mixing milk and orange juice. Have you ever had a full breakfast spread? You had milk and orange juice?
Drink creamsicle?
Dude,
like
no, it's not even close to that. Like, if you go acidic orange juice right out the back of a fucking sip of milk, it's the most disgusting thing on earth.
He should be using, like, full-on, like, cream, not milk.
Heavy whipping cream.
Yeah, like, I mean, the kind of cream that's, like, the liquid cream, the White Russian type shit,
Oh, yeah. Dude,
like this guy,
we ought to get in
these
contact
back
with
in,
this.
Yeah, back in my
artist.
days, though, kids, did that stuff. Used to have the good sense not to go showing everybody.
Yeah,
Or they
we just
once.
did that at the lunch table to make our buddies laugh.
We called it making potions, and we all threw up.
We were all making potions. We were all Harry Potter potion makers.
I remember making a potion when I was a kid that was like mostly like liquid coffee sweetener, and I like shit my guts out.
Oh my
like the
God,
clear
I can't
liquid
imagine.
artificial sweetener.
Yeah, I can't imagine. That might as well just be what X-Lax is.
Pretty much, yeah. It was crazy.
Fuck.
I was like, "Hey, mom, you want to drink my potion?" She's like, "No." It's just like it looks so bad. It's like because it's like a sort of a translucent like sickly pale white.
Yeah, it's not. It's like milky,
Almost
kinda.
see through them.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
Because I think it was just water and sweetener.
Fuck, that potion's nuts.
We didn't have a lot of stuff to put in the potions.
It's more of a poison than a potion. Fuck.
I was like, oh, it was sweet, and I got
that's sweet.
A couple swigs. I got a stomach ache. Kind of started to realize the gravity of my actions, and then like,
Did you finish it?
I don't fully remember. But here's the thing: is I can't say I didn't.
Fuck, dude. Just
It
to go back,
was a bottle that the sparkling grape juice came in. That's what I made it in. So I
fuck.
drank like a fifth of my
A
potion.
tall glass bottle, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck,
It's
man.
basically a wine bottle,
Yeah. Oh,
I tried sparkling grape juice and I was like, I want to try and make,
I'm gonna make a potion.
yeah.
I'm gonna mix up some fucking.
That is the best thing you could call it as a potion.
It's a potion.
It's fucking like
Dude, nuts.
Yeah, like we made. I'll tell you what, we did some alchemy. I remember in middle school in your house too. Like that shit was so far beyond. I think like, you know, we everything in your mom's pantry basically that one time. And,
Oh no!
And you may have taken a drink, and like I know. You may have taken a drink trying to then get everybody else to like drink some, but this shit had like black pepper. It had like it had like it was black pepper. It was
it's probably black pepper, salt, tuna paste.
It's all like Mediterranean ass ingredients that like
olive oil.
And just probably a bunch of like, you know, smashed up Pop-Tarts, of course.
Of course.
Yeah, naturally.
With the foil.
Yeah, and there was definitely like spicy horseradish.
Yeah. Mom likes the horseradish.
We spared no expense for that one. I remember the smell. The smell would like fucking it would it's like kind of like the smell of pepper spray. I remember.
I don't even know what that smells like.
It's like more of a burn than a smell.
Oh.
But
it's more of a sting.
It's really fucking rough. And
fuck that.
I think we made it in your blender.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. If we're going to throw that many chunky things in it, we
got
to blend it down.
Chesterfield. We had the appliances and the laboratory to take my potions to the next level.
Oh, dude.
I was just working on the...
Got the fucking science experiments going on in the kitchen.
Exactly.
Give it a taste. See what that does.
Mixing up the medicine.
Damn. I fucking hate Yellow Wolf.
Bro, Yellow Wolf, he's kind of like the, what's his name, Machine Gun Kelly stunt double now. Like,
yeah,
does he still rap?
Gun stunt double.
Which is a shame because I always liked Yellow Wolf more.
He does like Florida Georgia Line kind of like country rock rap.
You know, I guess it's better than what Kelly's doing. I saw Yellow Wolf at Bonnaroo, 2012.
The year that I didn't go?
Yeah, it was the first year I went.
Did you guys?
Yeah.
How many times did you go?
3 times. I went 2012, 13, and 14, I think. Maybe 4.
Damn, who'd you go the year before that we went?
The first time I ever went was like right after senior year. It was Kathleen, Jade, and England.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And then the next year, Kathleen didn't go, and it was me,
right,
you, England, Jade, and your brother. And
your
brother just broken his back.
Did Tyler not come till the third year?
Yeah, and I didn't go the third year because I was in Europe.
Got it. Yeah.
Fucking Europe.
Europe?
I went to Europe to discover how much I don't like Chinese people.
You had to go that far?
Dude, it was nuts. Me and my mom, we go to the fucking cruise and we go to the British Isles and we go in, for whatever reason, I guess it was like Chinese fucking spring break, because literally half the patrons on the boat were Chinese that they had to bring on, like, because their whole boat staff is multicultural because they're going to get a bunch of different
like any
languages.
Cruise ship. Anybody but Americans, they'll hire.
Dude, anyone but Americans.
Yeah.
And like, we go on this excursion in Dublin, Ireland to go to the Guinness factory. It was awesome. We went through the whole brewery, and then at the top they have like a 360 all glass sky bar, and you get a free pint. And these Asians were shoved, like it was like a Japanese fucking Subway. And they were just trying to get a beer, and it's not like you have to pay for it. And they're going to hand it to you.
That is like, it's important to differentiate the difference between Japanese and Chinese. There, Chinese people, they haven't, like, nobody's told them about like the invention of the line yet.
Yeah,
the single file line. Whereas Japan, they're orderly to a freaky degree. Mm-hmm. You ever see like the World Cup when like they were celebrating in the streets, and when the lights would turn green, they'd all clear off the streets onto the sidewalks.
Well, dude, what was nuts is like these people were 100% Chinese.
They'd elbow and take pictures of everything.
But because this room was so small, it was like they were NFL sideline photographers. These dudes had fucking mega lenses, and they were taking pictures where their lens was almost touching the flower. It was ridiculous.
You know, it'd be a good look though to be like followed around everywhere you go by a gang of Chinese paparazzi. Just elbowing the fuck out of everybody to get take pictures of you.
That would be then people would be like,
smoking.
Ooh, who's this bad motherfucker?
Yeah, like and it'd be guys, yeah, Ellen.
And then they're just huffing hoons. Dude,
These, yeah, they're cooking something in like squatting, cooking something in the gutter.
got a bag of fish heads.
Yeah, they're just
Dude, apparently this is
eating
a
crab
thing.
apples whole.
Oh, fucking core and all.
Yeah.
This is a thing. Apparently, all Asian like uncles is what they call Asian men or whatever. Like, they're like whenever you see an Asian uncle, and apparently they all walk around with their shirt up, like airing out their belly because they're all sweating.
Oh
and
yeah,
they all like just talk to each other with their guts out.
which there's a
apparently
lot
that's
that we
like
could learn from them too. I would say,
Yeah,
like
dude.
I have a respect for all Asian cultures, no matter how alien they might be in some regards.
Well, yeah.
like there's a whole lot to learn because get this, like I wish I had the fucking range of motion as these fucking guys who could like, you don't need a chair.
They don't need a chair. The way that they dump, like
Yeah.
they squat all the way down and then it just falls out of them.
Yeah, I can't.
There's hardly any wiping.
I gotta like fucking like turn like tie off on my gut to get a shit to come out of me. Like
Gotta lay on my
Yeah.
side because
I gotta
my
like
body doesn't bend that well.
I gotta do that like Mindhunter BTK thing where he wraps the belt around the doorknob to choke himself and jerk off, except for my gut.
You get caught by your mom and you're like, oh, it's not what you
I'm
think.
gonna adopt a constrictor snake just to help me shit.
Have it just coil up around your midsection,
yeah.
squeeze all your shit out.
Yeah, like all right, Ricky, come on, let's just. I gotta go.
Come on, buddy.
He
And he
gets,
just
gets my rib cage. It's like, no, my shit's a little further down.
a little bit lower.
Fucking
Oh, fuck.
that's damn. See, that is like the Chinese ingenuity right there. But getting a snake,
Getting a
to
snake to take
Yeah.
a shit for you.
Yeah, like because here's the thing: is like once guys who've been shitting like that their whole lives. Imagine trying to shit on the toilet for the first time.
Their muscles cramp up. They don't get it.
It doesn't because you need to. It's like learning guitar. It trains a whole new set of muscles, and ones that aren't even that good for shitting.
No. Well,
Like, I have
for
to-
us to sit on a toilet is not
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
We're
'cause
backwards
We're
over here.
optimized for squatting. Like and
Because in the woods, like, have you ever had to take a dump in the woods?
fuck no.
Okay.
I'll just load up on stool hardeners till I get home, however long it is.
You remember coming back from Bonnaroo? I didn't uncork a shit the whole time, and I
Right.
was just loaded up with granola and energy drinks.
Yeah, like that's. I'll tell you what.
I almost shit my pants. We ran out of gas at that fucking. We pulled up to a gas station that opened in an hour. It was like 5 a.m. We were coming back, and they didn't open
England
until
said he
6.
saw you come back from around the back without socks on.
Without a shirt and socks.
Yeah.
I was carrying my shoes. It's like, all right, I gotta lay down.
Dude, I'll tell you what though. If I could have helped it, I tried to put off shitting at Bonner for as long as I could because
Dude, those porta potties are miserable.
yeah, any porta potty is miserable. It's like it's like a fucking sauna where you got to take a dump to like it's horrible and it's terrible. Like
And then you're just smearing a sweaty ass around.
yeah, and like you're just like your forehead is sweating into your eyes so much that you can't even see. And
Dude, the word. Then I'm sweating so hard, even the back of my hand's sweaty when I'm wrapping toilet paper. Then it gets so wet,
do you
I can't
still
even.
mummy wrap?
No. when I'm in panic mode, yeah, I mummy wrap, especially when it's one ply.
How am I the one that uses all the toilet paper?
I don't know. Well, I mummy wrap only one round about.
Okay, you don't mummy wrap.
I use 3 squares
you
at
don't-
a time.
Wait, for you mummy wrap with 3 squares?
I mean, if you want to call it a mummy wrap, you fold one in half and then you fold the other over.
No, mummy wrap is
Yeah, I know.
and
But I only mummy wrap when it's one ply and I'm in that sweat box.
I see.
And you got that shitty toilet paper because I need at least 6 ply in between my finger and my asshole to feel okay.
like for the one ply, I'll just make a catcher's mitt sized fold.
Oh, fuck.
Like 'cause yeah, like and,
Dude,
and
I
then
may-
it's
yeah.
it's very like symmetrical. And,
If
like,
I'm in a
squared
porta
off.
potty, I'm making boxing gloves out of toilet paper and just fisting my ass.
I feel like it's like a it's
I'm making mittens in that bitch. It's not my toilet paper. I'll waste all this shit. I'll fucking throw a whole roll
feel
in
like
there.
I feel like I got so much like what's the word I'm looking for, like friction that I'd be afraid of just ripping out of the mummy wrap.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when just leaving it behind and then, yeah.
Well, dude, nothing's worse than... So imagine you just got done plowing that girl. She has to see your penis. You show her your ass. And then it's just full of toilet paper. Shitty toilet paper like balls that are curled up in your hair. Have you ever like come home from a long day, you had gnarly shit in the middle of the day, you get in the shower and you're soaping, you go to soap your ass and you just feel a bunch of like toilet paper balls curled up in your hair?
You know, I'm not saying it hasn't happened for sure, but like I wipe like you know, someone who's like OCD will like, you know, wipe like a you know, I'll wipe till everything's gone 3 times in a row. Because you know,
dude,
if I don't get it all, there's going to be more when I come back somehow.
Yeah. So you know what's crazy? And this has always blown my mind. When I was a kid, and I always got so mad at this, and I tried to make my parents wipe my ass for as long as I could, because when I was a kid and I'd be like, I can't wipe my ass. Mom, help me. She'd be like, 1, 2, all right, you're good. And I'm like, huh. And then
So,
I'm in
Pootie,
there.
you're going to be late for work. You need to.
I'm
I can't wipe
my-
your ass anymore.
No, dude, I'm in there. I'm wiping my dude for like 12 wipes and it's still got a little bit on there. I'm like, did my mom just lie to me and let me walk around with a shitty ass?
Yeah, absolutely.
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. I could like.
I get so mad because I'd be like, Mom, you do it in like 2, 3 wipes.
That's true. I only ever had skid marks in my underwear before I started wiping myself. As like a child.
Oh, that bitch.
Yeah, fucking like talk
That
about
fucking bitch.
shirking on your duties. Like, nah, fucking.
Well, because she knew I was going to probably uncork another one in like 40 minutes. She didn't care. She's probably right. She's actually absolutely right now that I think about it.
I mean, yeah. Here's the thing: is like, you know,
I mean, I probably would do a haphazard job on a kid who's almost 10. He's asking me to wipe his ass.
like you know, yeah. What does he care? Like, and if anything, it'll help build his immune system.
He'll become stronger than all of us ever
Yeah.
thought was imaginable.
See, like, you know, it's just if you all these kids like allergic to peanuts, so like, cause they wash your hands every time you poop, you know, like that's what happens is you.
What happens?
Yeah, it's cause like somebody eats a pangolin, and now we got COVID all because you good like poly purebred prissy pants had to go washing your hands after every dump, even just like
And look where we are.
Here's the thing.
More trans and autistics than ever before.
Exactly. My ass has never been cleaner. It's not saying much, but it's true. I really like, if I wasn't such like a just broke, like, fringe lunatic, I'd have a bidet by now.
Yeah, probably.
But got other stuff I need to spend my money on.
Sure. Dude, I was at Kyle's the other day. I went to take a shit. And you remember when we were living at Chris's and our toilet seat like shot off the fucking toilet?
Yeah, it broke in half on one side and was like... Here's the thing: is like it's a problem that I haven't come up with a solution yet. Because if you don't stand up to wipe and you're a lean wiper and you lean to one side, eventually you're gonna wear out one of the hinges of your seat.
Those toilet seats are bullshit. And
that seat was not the right shape for our bowl.
the seat was not the right shape for the bowl, and I think it started with I think Chris's sister was a lean wiper.
Pretty sure Chris's sister probably is the straw that broke the camel's
Chris's
back.
sister actually broke that motherfucker.
Like it's nothing to do with us.
Chris's
She probably plopped really hard every time she sat down because her knees hurt.
I bet her knees hurt. Chris is smoking out sister's knees hurt. She plopped so hard, her dainty frame annihilated the seat.
Smoke shows sister's still taking big old dumps. Dude, first thing. We have the best part of agreeing to live there is we got to have that toilet after.
Dude,
We got to inherit a handy-down toilet from a goddess.
I remember telling Chris, I was like, dude, was it weird sleeping underneath your sister knowing she's banging her boyfriend? He's like, I don't want to talk about
Yeah,
this.
this is like
he
this,
stood up and walked out of the
you guys
room.
did not. You were not that like familiar yet.
Not even close.
And even now, it's like a.
It's such a tight thing to say to somebody. Make him think about his hot sister banging.
Maybe that's why he learned the drums.
It's just the poem, definitely to drown it all out. That's why Chris is so good at drums.
Yeah, like, but you don't want to give him a beat though to like get rhythm to.
Yeah, then
I don't know. It depends. Do you want your boyfriend, your sister's boyfriend, to fuck good or not? Probably so, because then
my sister won't be weird.
yeah, it's less like she won't be weird, and she won't.
And
be
then
like,
they probably won't get into
harping on
weird
you.
sex toys.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that's and like women like they're not able to sort of know what's making them mad. So when a thing around that's making them mad is not there anymore, that they'll set their sights on whoever's nearby.
Oh, definitely. Boy, do I know that. Anyhow, I was at Kyle's and I almost fucking broke my crazy neck on his toilet because I fucking sat down on the toilet and the seat jostled so far. It wasn't just a little like, oh, the toilet's a little like it's on its last hinge and it swung and I was like, fuck.
Bro, yeah, like we need to talk about the quality of the craftsmanship of our toilet seats in America.
That's right. I think that needs to be on the next presidential fucking campaign platform.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about my crooked seat? Sometimes the back of my thigh touches the edge of the dish when the seat moves over too far, and I don't like it.
I hear you, and I am concerned with you. As a fellow American, my ass touches the toilet, too.
One of these days, I'm going to slide right off the thing. It'll guillotine my cock and balls off.
Dude,
that's my worst fear is sliding off with the seat. And it cigar cutters your
yeah, dude, like your stuff's in there, and it just...
your fucking your pecker and your...
Fuck.
Cut my chicken nugget off.
I don't even like thinking about that. I have one of those, my toilets are those like perfect circle bowls. So when you sit in it, if you're not tucking your clit, it's going to touch the bowl.
Yeah, this is also a problem. You know what?
We need further and deeper toilets.
We do. Here's the thing though, is like, have you ever been in the hospitals and like the toilet there's so much room in the front, but still somehow there's so much flush pressure that it's still like... And I didn't know if it scared me and it like alarmed me. I didn't know if it was supposed to be on purpose.
No, dude, it's jarring. I went to see my grandma and her bathroom and her toilet, which try asking a person with dementia where they hid the toilet paper in a time of need. It is not a fun game.
You just like to see me suffer, don't you? You've always been this way. Dude, you're demented.
So I found out, like, the last time I talked about my grandma in here, I was talking about how she was, like, rubbing her face off. Apparently that's something with dementia. They like feel and touching things. Mm-hmm. So she's just, like, rubbing her face. Now she has this, like, stuffed animal that she holds, and she doesn't fucking touch her face when she talks to me anymore.
Hey, dude, we could get her Teddy Ruxapin and put tapes of the podcast in it. Then
she would think I'm always there. That'd be awesome. Because, dude, what's crazy, I don't think she really remembers me. I'm pretty sure she forgot my name, but she knows that I haven't visited her. She's like, it's so good to see you. You never come up here. I'm like, fuck. I thought you would have forgotten that by now.
It's funny what they cling on to.
They fucking know how to make you feel bad.
The best thing is you gotta go spitefully go see your old relative more than anybody else in the family, so she remembers you last, and you can hold it over the rest of your family's head. Mm-hmm.
Well, what we were doing, what my brother likes to do is he likes to throw me under the bus, even for things that he's doing. Like, my grandma looked at me and goes, oh, you got a lot of tattoos on your leg. And my brother's got all these on his forearm, and he just tucked his arm behind his back. He goes, yeah, he's got one on his stomach. Go on, Poot, stand up. Show her. Go on, show her that one on your arm, too. Show her all of them. I'm like, what about yours? He's like, huh? And then he starts, turns and immediately starts helping his daughter because she was like, I need the phone or whatever. So and I was like, oh.
It's the perfect fucking ripcord.
Well, didn't I tell you when he made smash burgers? And he said, Poot, I made your plate. It's right there at the table. I'm like, all right. And we sat down reading. He's like, so how's your burger? I'm like, it's pretty good. He's like, wow, a double cheeseburger? I was like, are you triple? Yeah. Pootie made a triple burger? Wow.
Well, that's just, yeah, that's... He just like walked you right into that scandal.
He does it all the fucking time. I fall for it all the time. It's always something like, Poot, you want a drink? I'm like, Dad, you see that? It's not even 5 p.m.
Bro, he
Dude,
he heard you like a sheep into just looking gauche.
And I can't, and it's like I have some sort of fucking blinder on. I don't even see it
what
coming.
you need is the mind of an older brother to fight fire with fire.
I mean, maybe.
You're talking to the guy who blamed a decade of farts on his younger brother in the car.
Yeah, well, actually, now you might be really good, and you might be the one that I need, because we've evolved from being... we're not physical. He doesn't pick on me like that, because that's what he was really good at, was the physical torture and some of the psychological stuff. But now that it's all these games of like blaming farts and look how many cheeseburgers he's eating, I feel like you would absolutely help me dominate this.
Okay, here's my first idea. We buy just a bunch of cheap costume jewelry, and you set it all up on his dresser when he's not around, and you walk around his house with your dad and come across all of his like gaudy ass tacky costume jewelry on top of his dresser.
Fuck.
Like that, a brooch and shit.
Dude,
and then talk about how he's like, he gets that like, skin irritated, and he just wishes he could wear all this stuff. So
he's just got all this jewelry because he can't have it.
Yeah, he just appreciates it from afar.
Dude, G-Money would.
So
think
that's idea one. This is kind of like we're working with.
We'd have to get Ben like a T-shirt or like a flag of a poster of Obama's change. G-Money would hate that.
That'd be a good one. What else would we get?
Something liberal, something Michael Moore.
Yeah, Michael Moore is like classic fucking Bud Heavy of like Fox Dad villain.
Hate it.
Yeah, dude, you know what you need to get Sicko, the Michael Moore documentary about healthcare.
Oh, fuck yeah. The novelization of Sicko.
That's the one. Yeah, you get like the one that is attacking his livelihood.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. And another one we could get.
Get a bunch of like dump Trump shirts or something.
Yeah, I mean, like here's the thing: is remember those like bumper stickers and those magnets I was sending you and stuff about like the like all the liberal like swag stuff. Like I can't remember what some of them like were, but like just real snarky fucking hokey ass like liberal bumper stickers and like fridge magnets, and like it's too easy, man. Like we can bury your brother.
You're right. I don't even know why I'm acting like I'm surprised. You buried me to a couple of my girlfriends with fucking a few books with my name on it.
So this is
you just got to print his name on things.
The older brothers have an innate ability to psyop.
Dude, I thought I was good at psyoping. I thought I was good, but
because it's about it's about how much restraint you actually show. And because just something very small, but
true
weird is so much more powerful than overdoing it.
True.
Because you're planting the seeds, like that picture I did where I made your head just a little bit smaller.
Dude, you can't even tell.
At a glance,
when you sent me those pictures, I had to look at the second one to really know that he blew my head up real big. Because at a glance, my head like.
When you look at it next to my head, like it's
a pea. I have this little pea head.
It's about 30% smaller. Like,
and I had to like pull it up and then really look at it to see the background warped because I was like, "What the fuck?"
And here's the deal: is if you were to just post stuff like that online of Ben, nobody is gonna like actually look really hard. They're just gonna be like, "Huh, Ben's looking."
Oh no, I do. I don't post it online. I need to. There's a picture.
Send me pictures you want me to like.
All right, for sure.
I'll doctor.
Me and him, for some reason, we always do really bad like '80s portrait poses where like we're standing and he puts his hands around me, so we're really close. So I always make myself real skinny and blow up his side.
I like making the biceps skinnier and the
real
hands
skinny
smaller, but leaving the forearms about
emasculating the arms.
Yeah, leaving the forearms the same, but making the hands a little smaller and the biceps a little smaller. Yeah, and you do other stuff like blow up their forehead just a tiny bit,
and make their gut or tits a little bit bigger.
Yes, absolutely.
That's good.
Calves, oh man, this, bro. Yeah,
It'll be done. It'll be good. There's a
You
really
won't know
good
what, you
one.
won't know what hit him.
There's a really good one of me, him,
They
and
got
my
apps
uncle.
to put makeup on you now. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. God damn it. Tell me about Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah. So I saw.
That's what I was like.
What,
My brain for the past like 30 minutes, I've been scrambling. I'm like, there's one big topic that we were going to
So the
talk
reason
about.
why we took our show off indefinite hiatus was so I could bring you my. It's not really. It's kind of a review, but it's more of just a Cliff Notes like summary of the new Indiana Jones. So
Perfect.
if you like, here's the deal. Like, it's not really a spoiler because you can. In the opening, sequence of the movie, you can see where the film is going. You might not believe it's going to go there, but
Really?
it will. So yeah.
In the very opening sequence.
So we have an AI Harrison Ford young, and it's like the end of the World War II. And get this, it actually looked pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
there's
not
so
like
much
The
footage of
Irishman
Harrison
or-
Ford out there, and like it's like very cool young Indiana Jones sequences.
Was
that
The
look great.
Irishman or whatever the one?
It wasn't
that had
like
the-
that. Like no, like 'cause they definitely either didn't use his body or like there's no way they used his body. He's like, but
Okay,
anywho,
so they learned they didn't put an
Yeah,
old man
exactly.
in a green screen.
yeah,
face.
and you have like Indiana Jones. Like it's very very cool. It looks pretty sleek, but so Mads Mikkelsen is the bad guy.
Yeah.
The bad guy from Casino Royale,
Yep.
and what they're like escaping with like the Nazi like loot.
Is he German? Is
Yeah,
he
he's a Nazi.
Okay.
And you get this though, like Mads, once it jumps forward in time to 1969, Mads Mikkelsen is actually like basically Werner von Braun, the head of the NASA rocket program, who was a Nazi scientist who got us to the moon. He plays, he's the Nazi scientist. Mads Mikkelsen is the head of NASA, and it just got America to the moon. So he's playing Werner von Braun. Yeah, but get this. This Werner von Braun his goal was not, putting a man on the moon or in space. His goal, time travel. And what we need is the dial of destiny, the dial of Archimedes. It's like,
Yeah.
yep. So basically,
Isn't Archimedes Greek?
yeah. It's he's the guy who made the big death ray and shit, like out of all the mirrors.
Oh, okay.
And I think you can see where this is going. Eventually, Indiana Jones and the Nazis are on a plane, and Indiana Jones is like, you're not accounting for the curvature of the Earth. Like, you're not. And he's trying to go back to World War II to like turn it, make it go a little differently this time. And the Nazis not listening to Indy, and it takes them all the way back to 200 BC, the siege of Syracuse, when the Roman Republic was like besieging Sicily. And and so they're flying in a World War II bomber around the siege of Sicily and
ancient Greece.
Yeah, and
Ancient Rome or whatever. Are you fucking kidding me?
yeah, both. And like,
So what happens? They run out of gas. They don't got
no.
any gas to get back.
Like actually, the Hellenistic, the Greek people being besieged think it's a Roman dragon, and they take it down with fucking the giant they have gigantic crossbows, with those shoot
yeah,
bolts, huge ones, and they fire a couple good ones in there. And of course, Indy's on the plane, and he starts fighting them and stuff the whole time and all that, and the crashes and it's so he travels back in time.
How does he get back? Dare I even ask?
Oh, because they meet up with Archimedes, who died in the siege of Syracuse, and
Who fucking plays Archimedes?
it's just some
guy.
Have
Like Danny McBride.
it's
Like
just
some
some-
comedian come out.
yeah, that would be really funny. But so get this. No, actually, they don't let Archimedes see their version of his dial because he wasn't done with it yet at the time, and so
They can't.
but Indy knows how to account for the curvature of the Earth when putting in the time you want to go to, and gets back to.
He's an archaeologist. He's not a fucking space physicist.
Well, I don't know how he figured that one out, but he Oh, he has the notes of like his old buddy who like
I'm beside myself.
yeah. So like here's the thing though, like
I thought this was
Shia
gonna-
LaBeouf before
Is he in this?
no, like he before the movie even begins, he joined up to Vietnam out of spite and got killed in action. And when Harrison Ford reveals that's what happened, it was actually like he kind of acted the shit out of it. It's the most I've ever seen Harrison Ford like
Really?
really like act the hell out of it, like a scene, get emotional, like or anything. It's like it was effective for me.
Okay.
I my throat tightened up
But
when he talked about his son,
so what? Is Shia's his son in that one movie,
Crystal Skull, I guess.
and they
yeah.
couldn't bring him back? Was he too busy?
No, I think just Harrison doesn't like want to share the spotlight.
Fair.
They had some girl who was like the daughter of one of his partners.
Some damsel.
Yeah, well, no, she's a kick-ass tough woman. But get this, she just wants to loot antiquities and sell them on the black market. But he has a soft spot for her because he's known her since he was a kid. So they gotta work together and all that shit. Like
Damn.
Harrison Ford is fucking old,
Dude, I honestly,
here's the deal though. Like
I thought this was gonna be like a funny movie. Now I'm just like disappointed. I thought this might have been a funny bit for the show, but now I'm like truly let down by cinema.
here's the thing though.
I'm gonna watch
four
it.
out of 5. I'd
watch
recommend it. Here's the thing is though, like the I don't know, it's the Nazis are the best part, really. Like Mads Mikkelsen. I mean, like, come on, it's like Mads Mikkelsen as Werner von Braun as like
Nazis are kind of
well, like
best
they're
part of a lot of things.
a lot of the Indiana Jones movies. I mean, like they're
Most
they're
of the Indiana
yeah they're
Jones movies.
flamboyant like Wiccans basically.
Yeah, what's up with Nazis being all into like
Nazis, they had a like
wicked shit?
they were into a lot more than just killing the Jews. They had a whole variety of interests, like
rituals, man.
I mean, yeah, like
Time travel,
yeah, like
summoning
literally the
demons.
occult. Like there's a lot of them. Who was way into it was him. I think it was Himmler who was.
It
way
was
into the
Himmler, and he was
occult.
trying to bring. I don't know what it
He's
was. It was either a summoning of the devil or
It was some weird Aleister Crowley type shit.
some
Like
weird shit, dude. That shit's so tight. When you
Yeah.
fucking completely, you lose 2 world wars back to back, and the winners just emasculate you on the History Channel.
they're just like posterized.
Just
for 'em.
complete, dude. You're just
They've exhausted every avenue, every like minor hobby of your worst leader ever. It's like, and then this one, Hitler's love of interior design.
Look
like,
at how
yeah,
his house was even decorated. No thanks.
Yeah,
dude. It's in
fucking-
like queer eye for the
yeah, it's
queer eye for the Nazi eye.
yeah, it's like the fucking hedge trimming of evil. Like yeah, the
Hedge trimming
Yeah.
of evil. Oh, dude, nothing's better than. We all know that the Nazis tried to kill the Jews, but did you know they tried to kill aliens?
Hitler's circle of evil, like pool chemical maintenance men.
Hitler always over chlorine Jews' pools.
See, he first got the idea in World War One.
From over gassing. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, the History Channel, I remember always going over to our buddy Tyler's house, and he would always either be watching his, couple rings of movies that he would do, or it'd be the History Channel, which should just be World War II documentary channel.
I mean,
The History
for a long
Channel
time,
is just American pickers and then World War II docs.
And here's the thing: on Pickers and on Pawn Stars, they're always getting some World War II artifacts. What we have here, we have Hitler's skull that Stalin used as an ashtray. It's like I'll give you fucking 30 cents. I'll give you 30 cents for it. I gotta call in my
Let me call a guy. Let me see if it's actually
call in my
Hitler's.
Nazi bone guy.
Well, if we look here at the skull, it has a little shitty mustache, and it has a bullet in the head. Didn't he kill himself, or did he use cyanide? Or did he shoot himself or cyanide?
I think he did both.
What a pussy.
I know he fed his dog cyanide, and his
dog?
his bitch like his. From his, it makes sense. If you don't want the Russians to get a hold of your dog if you're not there to protect them. Russians were playing for keeps at this point.
I guess Russians were playing for keeps.
I would have done the same thing if I would especially go out with like
And then you got to kill your bitch too, and get her to kill herself.
I mean, look, bitch. Like, you think I'm bad? You don't want to be around for when the fucking Red Army comes rolling through here.
They'll turn that pink pussy red.
Yeah,
No problem.
We got real confident and did a lot. We did a lot of shit.
Real
We did a lot of shit.
while.
We did a lot of shit we can't take back over in Russia.
We did a lot of things.
Now they're looking to return the favor here. They're
We did a lot of unfavorable things on a lot of unfavorable fronts.
look. It's
Didn't they even go into fucking like Africa? Didn't they try and like infiltrate Egypt?
Yeah, like Rommel was a tank commander in Africa. He was doing pretty decent there for a while, but stretched himself too thin. He got like he was so hard for like Stalingrad to the fact that he couldn't like topple that city, and because it was kind of like access and oil fields and stuff to the rest. But they made the mistake of thinking that you could break the will and morale of the Russian people.
They have no will.
Exactly. There's no like. Just is like they're expecting things to get like worse, and
They're just waiting for it, and if they can try and slow that down, they'll do anything it takes.
Well, and that's the thing is like they don't have any other choice either, and there's so many of them. There's twice as many of them as there are guns in Russia. so much so, like
It's to the point where those. If I sent you the video of that Russian dude whose eyes on one side of his head and the other, like, and he's eating food, and he's just Google-eyed as fuck.
I think so.
Think about you got an army, half of those dudes, not enough guns,
Yeah.
so you just give them like rocks and potatoes to throw at them.
Yeah, and you killed their favorite fucking goat, and they're like
They're
they're pissed.
No, they only had that goat.
Yeah, like they're going town to town, raping everybody to death. Literally.
Jesus Christ. And they're not even having fun. They're not even having fun doing it.
No, I mean they don't have fun doing anything.
They hate doing it. In
Yeah,
fact.
they're fucking Russians,
They fucking hate raping people to death.
They're a joyless culture of liars, but like
Dude,
they're still our
my
they're still our friends.
Think
and, like,
about getting raped to death and you look up and the guy's not even smiling or having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is it
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Did I do something wrong? And I died.
Yeah, like and before they feed you to the fucking pigs, like we're getting to in the nitty gritty. I watched a YouTube video of it was I don't know the point of view of the guy posting the video made me side eye a little bit, but it was like a Red Army soldier admits to his crimes in Germany, and it was a guy telling like basically that story that I just told you of what they did when they got to Germany, and it's like okay, yeah, sure, that's a war crime, it's bad, but like you're posting this with a weird sort of voice, like they see what the Russians did to us.
Yeah.
It's that sort of vibe. Like, not just like, it was a very pointed thing. Like, Nazis not so bad now, huh?
Yeah, that's, I mean,
The Germans did, this. Here's the thing is, those two, we were keen on just letting them kind of like tucker each other out until Japan had to go dragging us into the whole thing. But we kind of like wanted to see how it played out though, because we couldn't let Hitler take Britain. Which,
no.
Like, because then he would have been our problem because he would have had access to the Atlantic Sea. Like,
We had to shut him down, but then...
So we had to let the Japanese attack the Hawaiians, who weren't technically American at the time.
They weren't? Hawaii wasn't a state yet?
No. I think it was a state until like 1954.
Damn, how weird would it have been to live in a fucking 49 or 48 state country?
Dude, it was so fucking annoying.
I'd be
so
pissed.
Annoying. That's primarily why I oppose statehood for DC or Puerto Rico or anything, because we can't have 51.
Be not 50.
We got to bump it if we're gonna. It's got to go to 55 if we're gonna.
Or if we take Puerto Rico, then the Carolinas become one and the Dakotas become one.
No, because I like them, but
What do you like about Dakota?
It's the Badlands, man.
Okay, okay.
It's here's the thing though.
It's a cool name.
It is, and it's worth. It's not our problem where they got to find those last couple straights to bump it up to 55. It's like when the NFL had uneven conferences and divisions. Remember that? Ew. When there's like not before the expansion teams of the early 2000s. When
Who are the expansion teams? The Texans,
Panthers. the Cats from Jacksonville.
Jags.
Yeah, there's the Browns even.
I thought the Browns were one of the OGs.
The Browns were one of the OGs, but they got shanghaied and moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens in '98.
Baltimore?
Yeah, and so the Browns actually the Ravens are like, you guys can, they made an expansion team, a new Browns, and the Ravens let them have the Browns history because why the hell not? Like,
Okay, yeah.
unlike though the Tennessee Titans owner will not allow Houston to have any like of the Oilers history, or like won't allow the Texans to like sort of acknowledge any of the Oilers history.
It's fucking stupid.
So like the Texans can't wear throwbacks as the Oilers.
That's fucking dumb.
Because it's just like some petty ass shit.
That's dumb and that's dumb and gay.
It is. But yeah, man, imagine that shit though. Yeah, so
football season is coming up. This year we ought to go to a Battlehawks game.
I would be down to go to a Battlehawks game.
They're nuts. They're nuts.
I wouldn't mind going to I want to get like into college ball too.
What college are you gonna pick?
One close enough to go to games potentially.
I just don't want to be a Mizzou fan. I've been to Mizzou games and our team has never been good.
We could go like
You'd be
Truman.
KU fans.
Yeah, like I almost feel like, do we even go D1?
Whoa.
Because
like think about D2 ball guys.
Cheap tickets, man. Cheap tickets. Way more regional teams. We could go to like SEMO games.
Whoa. Okay.
Like we can go to SEMO games. We can go to
That's Gerardo, right?
Yeah.
That would be all right. Gerardo's cool.
Fucking. I'm pretty sure Truman's got a football team.
They do. They do. They're the Bulldogs.
Nice. The SEMO are the they're like. I don't know. They're like donkeys. It's like a jackass. Like a.
SEMO, I thought they were Mustangs. Or is that southeast? No,
SEMO's
Southwest Missouri or some other. There's it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
But
no,
what
I know
we
what
ought
you
to get into is there's that minor league baseball team over there in Illinois, like right across the river, and they have this cool little stadium right next to the dispensary. Before weed was legal here, I'd always have to go across the river.
Oh, dude, I would love to go to minor league baseball.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I'm into that sort of shit. That'd be tight. Sure.
Definitely, because those games, they go by faster because they're not TV broadcasts. So there's no commercial breaks. There's no like long ass inning pauses.
And you could even fucking kick it with the players like after.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah,
dude, that would rock.
Damn, we're gonna become sports guys again.
That'd
be sick.
I mean, yeah, like I like sports and stuff, but like professional sports though are so just like fucking.
A lot of grab assing going on.
It's like grab ass and stuff. It's very tacky. It's very unattainable too. It's so expensive. It's to even be a part of it. Like
to get a jersey, to be a fan, it's like $90.
Yeah,
it's tough. That's why I will never get a jersey of a player that I like on a current team because they're going to get traded in a little while.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll only get like a past great player's jersey of a throwback.
I'm with you
whatever
there.
Colorway. Like I might get a Ja Morant jersey, but if it's in the Vancouver Grizzlies color, like that light blue, mint blue.
Oh yeah,
that'd be sick.
That's some good shit there. So I want to see what is this minor league ball team that we got in Illinois. That's the way they're the I feel like I've been to some of those games as a kid. Like
everyone kind of has, but don't really.
Fucking, let me see.
Yeah, check into that. We're coming up on the end of this, so we'll probably wrap this, but we got to do a few more.
How long has it been?
About an hour, or like 55 minutes.
Perfect. Let's stretch it to over an hour because those ones do better.
Right, the numbers.
Yeah, and then we won't see you till next week when we come back a week from now and record the next one.
An exact week, a perfect week. We won't miss that week. We promise. It will only be a week.
Little do you guys know, the entire back catalog was all recorded in one night.
We just stayed
all
up.
All 75 hours of it.
One night, baby.
Okay.
Even all of our guests, one night.
Exactly. Like we had them, it's hard to pull that one off, but we had to. It was very, our show runs very much like a Jimmy Fallon type of thing. When we got into this, we're like, what we're gonna do Jimmy Fallon, but for sound,
We're gonna do just Jimmy Fallon, but only if you can't see me.
And whenever you like make a good joke, I say pause it, Really good joke, Pootie. Very real ass Jimmy Fallon, right?
Very good joke. Very Fallon of you.
Very fucking Fallon.
Very Fallon of you.
Dude, that's the most Fallon shit I ever fucking heard in my life.
But the only reason that I said yes to doing this podcast with you because I knew you had the Fallon in you.
Yeah, see,
You were full of the Fallon.
I wouldn't get into this thing unless I knew that I had a Jimmy to my Fallon. See,
You got to be the Jimmy on
you
my
gotta
Fallon.
Jimmy when I'm like slugging behind. I need you to Jimmy my Fallon, and I'll Jimmy your Fallon when you're in that
Fallon,
position.
your Jimmy.
Fuck. Tell you what, I could wish a woman would fall on my Jimmy. Let's fill up the rest of the time with
A couple of honks. We'll get back on our honky game.
You thought we were done. Okay, what was I going to do?
You're looking up minor league ball games.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dude, I've been wanting to go to, if they ever tour and come here, the Savannah Bananas. It's like Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
I've heard of these guys.
And like one dude's on stilts, one dude's like a rodeo clown, another dude's a cowboy, and like they do like TikTok dances to distract the batter as they throw the ball. They have the shortstop pitch from shortstop sometimes.
Basically like white people's answer to the Globetrotters.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts.
Nice.
It's kind of fun. And then I think for a ticket, I think they tour. I don't know if they'll come here. I hope they do. But at home games in Savannah, it's all you can eat and all you can drink for the price of a ticket. Think about getting smashed and fucking watching a Harlem Globetrotter baseball game.
That does sound nice.
There's a dude
tell
who,
you that.
when he gets a hit, he doesn't run. He only like gritties. That stupid fucking TikTok dance thing.
I think I got it here. Like,
You got
it's
the
the,
schedule?
oh no, it's I'm looking at the teams here. I need so we're talking probably a triple or double A ball, right?
Probably. Is 1A professional? I don't understand.
Like triple A is like right below the majors. Double A is like triple A is like the Memphis Redbirds.
Okay.
And Springfield Cardinals are double A.
Okay. So you got to go double A, then triple A, then fucking.
Yeah, like
Pros?
that's.
Damn, do you think double A and triple A is just full of Mexican dudes and Dominican Republic dudes who are fucking absolutely killing it?
Oh yeah, a lot of times, and also like pros who are like coming off an injury to get back warmed up. Like when I was going to college in Springfield, it was Wainwright or Carpenter were starting a couple games for the Springfield Cardinals just after
nice.
Tommy Johns to like get back warmed up before they went back to the full Cardinals team. So it was a nice little treat. Like
is he related to Tony Johns, baby?
just got elbow surgery. Woo!
Woo! We back in here, baby.
Just got a DUI, baby.
Dude, I love Tony Johns. I fucking love that guy. Fuck, man. What else has been new?
Probably lots of shit. I've been still cleaning up in Scrabble.
Dude, you just Scrabble? You just like crack fucking skirted eggs on old bitches?
Dude, yeah, I'm thinking about joining a local club and starting to
Is there
eventually.
Scrabble clubs?
Oh, yeah, all over the country, and they're people.
What?
Yeah, and then there's tournaments and stuff too. There's a world championship. It's a worldwide fucking thing.
Why don't you get your ass in it?
I'm memorizing all the 3-letter words. I got all the 2-letter words.
All of them?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
And I'm starting to learn just the obscure 3-letter words that you wouldn't even know existed and stuff.
Like X something or other,
like
whatever.
GOXADZAAL.
The fuck is AAL?
I haven't looked up
Al?
I don't need to know the definitions to play
You just
Scrabble.
need to know the word.
There's some cool ones in there too, like onomatopoeias are good ones to learn. Like
pop?
like grr, like
Nuh-uh.
GRR, and you could do 2 R's or 3 R's.
Could you do wham? Like
Oh yeah. You can do.
Bulls.
You can also do.
Can you do the Spider-Man?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I
Sick.
played that shit today. Like you can do. Yeah, it's P. There's a. That's kind of like that PFT, or there's also psst. There's burr.
Burr?
BR.
Damn,
There's
hell yeah. What
Yeah.
about hum? Like maybe H is it
Like,
HMM
like HM is or
The fuck is that? MHM?
MM. Like this, see those ones. It's
I
simpler
would get
than that
so
even.
fucking mad playing Scrabble against you.
SH
Is one
SH.
no just one SH?
Yeah.
That's fucking.
With
I
those
get
ones,
so
onomatopoeias,
pissed
you
off
can
at
like
playing.
tack on extras, but like you're not likely gonna have
Right.
multiple H's at the same time.
Right. I will never play you in Scrabble. That's fucking annoying.
Bro, I'll go easy on you.
No, fuck you.
I'll let you use the anagram machine. And
What is that?
so you on your phone, you get an app, type in what letters you have, and it'll
Oh, and
tell you
then it
what
will
words
show
you
you
have.
what possibilities you have.
Yeah.
No, that's cheating. That's gay.
That is gay, but I'd give you anagram and I'd go.
All right, I'll play you in some Scrabble.
Yeah, like I'll
If I get the anagram and you don't dominate me on 2 and 3 letter words,
I'll
minimum onomatopoeias, because now I know that they're onomatopoeias.
yeah, like most of the onomatopoeias are 2-letter and stuff. I'll even give you. You can have. I'll send you a PDF with the 2-letter words on them.
Jesus Christ.
There's not as many as
you'd
you'd think.
Get, like, the things that you specifically get like interested in absolutely baffle me and bewilder me.
It's
Ham radios,
yeah, like
shortwaves.
It's
Scrabble.
it's a great
Tape and
fucking
film.
game. Like it's
You're a fucking weirdo.
I'm a Renaissance man.
You only like things from the Renaissance. You like old shit.
Crosswords. I do.
You're like the oldest soul I know.
Yeah, I'm like my soul. My soul fought for Stonewall Jackson. That's so old.
Your soul,
My
soul,
yeah, my
Frank.
soul, my soul
Stone
died.
Soul Williams.
My soul died in Custer's last stand.
Dude. I love frozen custard, though. I don't know much about General
Peoria
Custard.
Chiefs.
Peoria Chiefs.
There's also a Gateway Grizzlies.
Yeah, the Gateway Grizzlies. That's the one
See,
with the stadium that I know about.
The Schaumburg Boomers. There's some new ones here, I guess.
Where the fuck is Schaumburg?
It's somewhere in Illinois.
Yuck.
Peoria Chiefs. Joliet Slammers. Like
Dude.
prison.
What? Let's become prison ball fans.
Dude, Joliet Slammers.
Let's get Joliet Slammer jerseys.
Dude, absolutely.
Fuck, that's so...
Look at this.
That's so ridiculous. Toss me that. Who do they play?
They're like a...
Other prisons?
I don't think they're actually a prison team. I just think they're located
Okay.
in Joliet.
A professional baseball team located in Joliet, Illinois that play.
The biggest thing they have there is the
Independent
prison,
Frontier
though,
League.
like where John Wayne Gacy was, and like the Blues Brothers and all that.
Where in the hell is Joliet, Illinois?
Joliet.
Oh, it's way up there.
Is it? We could take Amtrak though.
It's almost by Chicago.
Amtrak goes straight to Chicago for like $12.
Damn, that'd be all right. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
I had to drive up to this is actually kind of tight. I stayed so I had to drive up to Michigan City in Illinois. If you have ever been to Chicago and you look out onto the Michigan Lake Michigan, one of the Great Lakes, and you look across and you see a big nuclear tower, that's where I was staying. There's a town like if you're looking in Chicago, you look across. There's not much that you see except this just big like nuclear structure, and it's this town that the whole town is just a casino and a nuclear power plant, and the people either work at the fast food restaurants in town or at the either casino or nuclear power plant.
Did you know that basically the Epstein's Island before Epstein's Island, the Epstein's Island of the 70s, is on one of the Great Lakes, North Fox Island. Like it was the pedo island before, like yeah, like. So
They had to get out of the country then, huh?
yeah, like it's back then, like it's
What was it called?
North Fox Island. I think it's on Lake Michigan. But there's
It was a pedo island, huh?
Yeah, it's big time. Like real deal, fucking bad shit.
Really? Mm-hmm. Tell me what happened there. Who was involved?
Okay, so like it's you have a lot of like Michigan
Is it
centric
just okay? So
like
it's more
rings.
locals. It's not.
Yeah, like
It's not
it's very much like the federations of wrestling before they all joined up. They like this is going on at the same time as say like the Franklin cover up,
Ooh.
but this is the Michigan ring and stuff. And I recently found out about I was watching that show Mindhunter, and they interviewed this one guy, and I go and I look him up. Like I'm hearing the story, like I'm like, well, how have I never heard of this? And like, it's one of the wildest rabbit holes I've
Go
ever heard of.
on,
Like
do
the
tell.
Houston mass murders, like Dean Coral, and he's this guy who owned a candy factory.
Dean
and DeanCorll. And he like hired these two teenagers to like basically lure their friends in for $200 a pop, and where he'd like do insane like torture on them and murder them, and like he did this to like at least fucking like 30 people that we know of, because one of the teenagers that he took advantage of ended up shooting them, and it's so fucked up.
Whoa.
Yeah, and like it's new rabbit holes investigation. I can't believe like I didn't know about this one, which is like this dude is like one of the most like he was the most prolific serial killer like in America until maybe Gacy had like
Really?
yeah, because he had like
Okay.
like 28 confirmed, but like
28
he'd been
confirmed
doing it
is
long,
high.
and we only know that because the kid who killed him was the one who like
lured
him in,
Yeah.
and there was another kid who worked for him who had been there longer than he had.
So, yeah,
and this dude
who
was
only
way
knows,
older.
yeah.
Yeah, so like, and yeah, this
There
dude
could have been more.
they're
Jesus
way more. Like,
Christ.
it's,
So okay, does he have like a killer name like
the
like
Candyman.
Candyman?
Yeah, Dean Core, like, because his family owned a candy factory.
Okay.
That when he got charge of it, he moved it right across from the elementary school.
Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
and apparently Houston has one of the worst, like, human trafficking and, like,
And where? Houston?
Houston, yeah, one of the absolute worst, like,
Even worse than like fucking Skid Row? Worse than and then worse than fucking Philly? And
yeah, it's
Kensington or whatever?
It's like as
And
far as
Houston.
like Houston, because it's like they get people from it's this location sort of like a hub for the South. There's all sorts of like NASA's headquarters is there. There's all sorts of military shit there. It's a pretty big fucking city. Houston is.
Yeah.
And you got like the interstate and stuff run through there, and it's
Hold up.
yeah I've
NASA's in Houston? Don't they launch space shuttles out of Florida?
They do, but like whenever they say Houston, you come in like
Yeah,
like
they're talking to
the
Houston.
headquarters and the the comms and the
That's all in Houston?
That's all in Houston, but they launch from Florida because it's closer to the space or something.
Yeah, it's just a trashier town. They can just dump those space shuttles in their ocean.
Yeah, exactly. There's yeah.
So
like,
the Candyman, and he was in Houston, then he moved to Fox Island? Is that what you're saying?
no, these are two separate rabbit
Okay.
holes. Homework for the
okay.
listeners. Just look up. Okay, so the
So what was
I'll leave you with
happening?
this. The Houston one is the Houston mass killings or something, because they didn't have like they
didn't have
didn't
names?
know what the fuck to call
Yeah,
it
they
back
didn't
then.
know what to do.
And the Oakland County child murders is the one in Michigan with North Fox Island and like the that yeah. But look up these things on Wikipedia, YouTube.
Interesting.
And it's wild how like this shit is just out there and it doesn't really get talked about much. Like I found this documentary is like a public access show from Houston where these journalists were on there talking about it and like just reading like headlines of stories like that popped up in the news that were never followed up on, like congressmen being caught like with underage
Boys or girls or whatever.
slaves basically. Yeah, and like of course, I watched that Boy Scout thing that came out too on Netflix, like the Boy Scouts of America scandal, like how they're kind of like got a whole Catholic Church thing going on to where they're just trying to pretend it's not a problem. And in the 70s, there was a literal like two like 2 or 3 single dudes started up a Boy Scout troop in the 70s in New Orleans and just went around poor neighborhoods getting kids and literally turned them into like a prostitution ring for people all over the world. Like, and
I bet they weren't even affiliated with the Boy Scouts.
no, they were. That's the thing.
Oh fuck!
They were certified scoutmasters.
Oh fuck!
And like, but then like,
I thought they were just going around and be like, yeah, we're Wolf Scouts.
no,
Come
that's the
on."
problem. Is that's how low the barrier of entry was to start up a Boy Scout troop. It's just
on.
3 single pedophiles could start one up with no oversight and just like have the
Jesus Christ.
yeah, and it's and literally like pimped out the scouts.
I knew I didn't want to be in the fucking Scouts. They made me hand out cans or do a can drive. I'm like, this is gay. I bet you guys touch kids. I'm out of here.
There's like, I mean, it's a unfortunate situation. Like they decided to focus all of their like their sights on, if we could just get all the gays out of Scouts, then there'll be no more pedophiles. They're very much of that mindset, but they're missing the forest for the trees here. They're like, the gays aren't really the ones that are diddling.
Yeah,
pedos are something else altogether.
Yeah, gays aren't the problem.
And they're like, also like the same Catholic Church mistakes of like, covering up the tracks.
And then
like,
do they
not
just
report
move
shit
do they get rid of the scout leader, or do they just move them?
well, like they
Do the Scouts have enough money to move a scout leader?
the Scouts have a lot of like, it's a weird thing because it's kind of decentralized, but like, different troops have more money than others, but they all like, and there's a scouting headquarters. But here's the thing: is like until like they
Well, yeah, there'd have to be a headquarters. Someone's got to
Like a
tell you
national-
that your wood derby car is better than someone else's.
basically, there's nothing to stop you from going to a state over and starting up another troop. But like, if you got busted, they would basically just kind of like take a full report in detail and sweep it under the rug, and like, all that shit came out like
Whoa.
recently when there was a big class action lawsuit over 80,000 victims suing the Boy Scouts of America for who they were scouts.
That's a lot of fucking victims.
from the 60s to like I guess now was when all this the range of when there's-
Unpopular opinion. If
I
you
didn't- I
keep
didn't-
your
I-
mouth shut that long from getting diddled, I don't think you really have claim.
here's the thing: is you gotta see, you gotta have empathy. These sickos tricked them into thinking that like it was no big deal, like a lot of times, and
That's how you get your
they don't even
badge,
fully
huh?
realize they've been had until they were adults.
I guess I would be a little upset if I was like, damn, I
Also,
got corn swaddled
also,
when
you
I
don't
was a
want to.
kid.
Who wants to tell their boys that like that fucking dork in the khakis,
Yeah,
did
because no
touched
troop
you.
leader is tight. No troop leader is like a real badass dude I've
like-
ever seen.
Yeah, they're like a lot of times they're like kind of seemingly
bookworms.
want to be law enforcement, but like too nerdy. They wish they had like it's not military or law enforcement, but they have a uniform and they have badges and like there's survival skills aspects. And,
Damn, let's start stealing Eagle Scout valor.
bro, I'm down. Bro, my fraternity little brother Monash, he was an Eagle Scout. We could like have him have him show us the secret handshakes. I'm sure they got him.
They got secret handshakes and secret dick
Bro,
knots.
I want to have like the squirtin' merit badge, the OTP HJ merit badge. You got the
biggest in pants jizz.
the 7 times in one day jacking off merit badge.
The biggest chafe burn on peen badge.
The most internet tabs open on one phone merit badge.
Longest skid mark.
And we got we got a left-handed and a right-handed merit badge, one of each.
We got it's only smells efuck.com.
Yeah, when you have a shameful jacket to your first efucked video.
The it's not gay, it's just kind of nasty. I'm just a little nasty merit badge.
Yeah, it's the owl with the little pecker.
Dude.
What else you got? You got you get the a gooning badge.
Goon badge.
Yeah, like,
most screens.
Yeah. You have. It's a series of merit badges for gooning.
Mm-hmm. Most screens. Slipperiest jerk.
Yeah, you have you have proper mobile cave breakdown and setup.
Mm-hmm.
You go on a gooning retreat.
Largest travel lubricant collection. Vintage lubes.
Most terabytes on a hard drive.
Largest library.
Yeah, moderator of Goon Caves, r/Goon Caves merit badge. Mm-hmm. Dude, the Goon Scouts of America.
Goon Scouts of America.
We should start a scout just for all these wayward goons.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm a goon troop.
What's really going to amount to
Goon Scout
is
leader.
us selling their goon pics behind their backs and profiting off of them.
Taking all their goon pics and posting them as mine.
I think people are always sex trafficking, like, people that you don't want to see bad stuff happen to. But if we just traffic goons,
no one wants to be near a goon.
No. In fact, like, we can, we should put them. You know how, like, they hollow out a mountain to put, like, radioactive waste in? Put them in there. They have all their screens.
All the screens they could imagine.
Yeah, we
build them a miniature Times Square of nothing but goon screens.
It looks a lot like a call center, basically.
In fact, it's just a bunch of dudes in cubicles that have, like, multiple monitors in their phones and laptops.
Imagine if Professor X wanted to goon in that big room with the big, orb room with the...
Whoa, Cerebro? And he goes into full goon mode?
Dude,
he
Professor
makes
G...
He could reach out, Professor G could reach out to all the other goons in the world.
Holy shit.
Goon with him remotely.
Tell Goon Caves to stop the presses. We've got the next fucking idea. That'd be funny to start trolling Goon Caves as, like, a goon, like man, wish I was this goon, and, like, just have, Yeah, like Professor X, like, looking something up, or Morgan Freeman with the and Batman with all the screens.
Man, this dude's a pure
just
goon.
Keep comparing
pro.
Anybody with a lot of TVs to goons.
Pulling up Elvis's old setup with those multiple TVs. Retro goon.
Yeah, fucking the gooning of antiquity.
Dude, going to a casino, like, sports book where it's nothing but all the different, like, games of any sport. It's a wall of just screens. Like, dude, Goon Central.
Dude, what about fucking, you just see, like, a painting of, like, a whorehouse in Rome. It's like the Goon Cave of the BCG, before common gooning.
Before common gooning. This was a cave found from 16 BCG era.
Oh, and you post a picture, of course, like, R.I.P. to this original goon, the guy jerking off in Pompeii.
Dude, the original goon.
Yeah, the man who started it all.
The OG.
He gooned off to his whole town getting engulfed in ash.
I'm no longer, OG is not original gangster anymore. It is the original gooner.
It is, yeah. It's that fucking, that old-fashioned goon.
Dude, get that old goon out of here.
I came here to chew gum and goon off to porno.
I'm all out of gum, baby. I got 5 screens.
And I don't have enough days in my life to watch all the porno. But if I get enough screens, maybe I can.
Maybe I can at least get them played once.
I just gotta, like, get caught up, and then I'll be fine once. Then I'll be able to keep up. But, like,
you just need. It's like how old, like, on iTunes, it shows you how many times a song has been played. You just need your videos played at least once.
Yeah, I'm at a full count as far as watching porno goes. I'm deep in the hole right now,
dude. I'm deep in an ebony hole right now.
Yeah, it's base is loaded.
2 outs.
It's like the bottom of the 9th, and
I'm fine, dude. We're going for the 7th inning goon right now.
It's the bottom of the 9th, and maybe once the top comes, he can get.
Maybe I can get some top.
Yeah. It's not gay if it's gooning,
dude. It's not gay.
We'll leave you with that message. Listen to Merle Haggard.
Thanks for listening.
You absolute goons.
Fucking goon piece of shit.